Ronaldo deserves this World Cup. Messi got scammed, got a free World Cup last World Cup, right? So they gotta do Ronaldo a favor,
I think if he gets that World Cup, the debate is finally over.
Well,
Ronaldo is the best player of all
but-
time. How come they didn't pick Trent? I don't like Trent as a player because he left Liverpool.
Trent
he's
hasn't.
still
What has
talented,
Trent
bro.
done last season? He hasn't done shit.
Who cares? Who cares? It's what he can do.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to today's episode. I have two friends with me, Irfan with a Man United jersey, and Tesfai, who has no face right now, but hopefully he can join us.
I have a face, man. I don't worry about it.
So we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna discuss on the World Cup quickly, and I guess we'll just say a little bit about them. Go on. Who wanna go first?
Sure. Just to start off, I'm supporting Portugal, and it has to be, for me, the GOAT of the greatest of all time to take on the World Cup. That's my stance on this World Cup. It has to be him.
I agree with that stance. Portugal is the best team in this.
I don't agree with that, but we'll get into it. We'll talk about it in a bit.
Why don't you agree with that?
Yeah? So
why don't you agree that Portugal is the best team in the World Cup right now?
They have a better team. Not the better team. They have a decent team on paper. Their midfield is great in my opinion, you know. But it depends. It depends on the main man and what he is going to do. You know, it's.
Hear me out. Yes, Nicolai. Ronaldo deserves this World Cup. Messi got scammed, got a free World Cup last World Cup, right? So they gotta do Ronaldo a favor, you know.
So now we're gonna give it to him. So you're saying in the quarterfinals we'll be seeing Ronaldo versus Messi?
Yeah, then Ronaldo will score a hat trick, then Messi will cry like a little, you know?
Yeah.
I think the best final would be probably Argentina versus Portugal. But
it won't happen.
If it does happen,
based on the route.
It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
Quite difficult. But for me, it has to be him. He had a great career. That's what really is currently missing. And I think if he gets that World Cup, the debate is finally over.
Well,
Ronaldo is the best player of all time. I agree with that.
It could go the other way. What if he doesn't do it? If he doesn't do
it? Ronaldo's still the best player of all time, though, you know?
Then we'll have to all agree on one thing, that he's number 2.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just get into that. I have something ready. We'll come to this in a bit. I just wanted to do this. Have you guys been watching the games lately? I have the results of the first few games.
Yesterday, that was boring.
Yeah, a few ones.
Oh, I haven't been sharing my screen. Hey, let me share my screen quickly. Go. Let me know when you can see it. Can you still hear me? Because I removed the stream audio.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you see my screen too?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so have you guys been watching the games? So these are the games that, well, it's missing Australia-Turkey. Australia did beat Turkey 2-0 last night. Because it was too late. So we have a Turkish man among us, you know? How you feeling, you fan?
It was a horrible game. I think the Turkish team did dominate the whole game, but Australia played better in the counters, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. The players were too poor. The defense for Australia was really, really, really intense.
Yeah, I was surprised because I got Australia to finish last in that group and Turkey first.
I think so. Now Australia is they don't have the best attack, but they might have one of the best defense so far.
Underrated team, I guess. Which games? Yeah. What game has surprised you guys?
For me, Brazil-Morocco was amazing.
You thought that was an amazing game?
I thought it was a good game in terms of
gameplay.
At first, it was a little bit, I would say, a little bit more Moroccan football for the first 25 minutes. But then we saw really the Brazil Samba, one of the most overrated team, I should say, of the world football. They came back and they showed a little bit how they play football, and it was amazing to see that match. At least I would say out of all the games we saw so far, Morocco Brazil was definitely on top there.
Okay. And what about the Paraguay?
No, so
That's
the
the high
Morocco
scoring
Brazil
game.
game, that was a bad game. I thought that was a terrible game.
Which one? The US Paraguay?
Well,
no, Morocco and Brazil, like that was one of the Brazil doesn't look like the same team anymore. It's just like, what do? They didn't attack. The midfield is useless. The attackers don't look like they know how to. They're not connected. I don't know. I thought Brazil was at a solid team, but
yeah, no, for what we were expecting, definitely was not a bad game. If we were expecting Brazil to play the Brazilian way, but in terms of all the games that happened so far, that I would say that had the best highlight. But me, I'm really looking forward to France Senegal. For me, is top of my list this week at least.
When is that?
France Senegal.
It's happening on
I think it's on Wednesday.
Oh shit, eh?
Tuesday or Wednesday, France versus Senegal. Whoever wins that game wins the group, in my opinion. And
well, nah, it's always a surprise with France, honestly.
Yeah.
They have been always, like, for the last decade or so, they have been one of the biggest team in the competition.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Who wins the World Cup? I guess I know you guys answer, but we can go a little bit.
Well, my heart wants Portugal, but which team I think is gonna win the World Cup? It's probably France or Spain.
Yeah, fun.
I think for me, the top three, I would go Portugal first. But if I had to choose two more teams, I will go with probably Spain for sure. Is there? Even I could even put. Well, so far what I watched so far. I could potentially also put Germany in that category, just because right now they are drawing, unfortunately. But in terms of squad, well, right now it's 1-1. I don't know if they are playing full squad, but in terms of squad, they have an interesting squad. And
they conceded against Curacao.
They did.
That's right. Disappointing.
Yeah, that is disappointing. That's bad.
Well, they do have a good squad, I would say. In
is Musiala back or is still injured?
Yeah, Musiala is here. He's playing.
Oh, he's playing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
Obviously, for me, top three is Portugal, Spain, Germany. Even though if they are drawing right now.
Yeah. We know Mitchell at England, bro. He's secretly England.
Well, I'm still supporting England, and of course Canada.
But why are you supporting England? There's no Liverpool players there anymore. They're not good.
True. Well, I started supporting them because of Liverpool players.
They're good together.
They have a better. I think the squad is suited to Thomas Tuchel, and that guy is. He's a master of a knockout game, so they'll be doing pretty good, in my opinion. I don't see them winning it. Who wins the World Cup for me? Right now, I'm saying France. On paper, they have a better team. In front, they have Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Barcola, and then midfield, a really good midfield. N'Golo Kanté is still here, doing what he does. Tchouaméni, on paper, they have a good team in defense, Konate, Saliba. But I do think Portugal has a really good team as well, especially the midfield. With the recent
Portugal's an underrated team.
The recent back-to-back Champions League winners: Vitinha, Raul Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Bernardo Silva.
And we cannot just remove the leadership of Cristiano Ronaldo.
But I think it's gonna be on him. Is he gonna play for himself or is he gonna play for the team? Because
what do you mean, Ronaldo?
He hasn't been.
Team, bro. That's such a lie.
He hasn't been the same player. Have you guys watched the last few games? He's playing worse than Darwin Núñez at the moment.
Oh, but you cannot deny that the fact that this guy is a record that no man has ever reached.
True, but he's 41. Yeah, man. He's 41.
And the thing is that he's been chasing that one trophy that that has been escaping him for like decades now.
Mm-hmm. Check me out though. Ronaldo?
That guy has been proving people wrong over and over and over. We cannot rule him out. We just cannot. And also on top of that, like we have to say, currently he just won his first title with Al Nassr, right?
Yeah.
So I think he has that willpower inside of him to go and win more, and we cannot rule him out. We just cannot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has been proving people wrong over and over and over and over for years. That's what he does. That's what he does. You know what I mean? So
Cristiano Ronaldo.
he's that guy. And one thing is that people, oh yeah,
I don't like the narrative people say Ronaldo doesn't play for Portugal. Like he won them Euro, like
alone. Just him on the pitch was a difference. He was the difference. And so many people are saying,
Ronaldo hater. Yeah, I think that's what I'm starting to see.
I'm not a Ronaldo hater. I actually prefer Ronaldo to Messi in terms of mindset. Like if we're going to, mindset and things, but it's just it's getting too much right now. It's like Jimmy Carragher says, "Leave the football before the football leaves you," and I think he's gone way past it. Like 40.
That's true. In terms of age, that's true, but we cannot deny his presence on a football pitch.
If he wins it, he'll be equal with Messi, but if not, it's gonna be Messi and him, like 1-2.
But like, I don't get it. Like Argentina, like always had a crazy team. It's like Portugal, like recently had like a solid team for the World Cup. You know what I mean? Like you could have even said in 10, Argentina could have won the World Cup. 2014, that a solid team again. So it's like using international trophy to stay with the best player. I don't think it makes any sense.
And also Portugal, we have to agree as well. Those young players that we see playing for Portugal right now, they've been watching Cristiano Ronaldo growing up. They've been like watching CR7 to have that dream of playing for the World Cup.
You mean the players, the Portugal players?
Like the whole Portugal team. It's like
Portugal
players.
It's like what's the first World Cup you watched?
Me, 2010.
6 for myself.
Same. 2006 was the first World Cup that Messi and Ronaldo appeared, and 20 years later, both are still here for their last one.
Respect, bro.
Some people are saying, like, Portugal is a better team without him. Well, how can we have a guy like him, a goal-scoring machine, available and not being on the pitch?
But has he been scoring lately? He hasn't been scoring lately. That's a fair.
Do I think Ronaldo should start every single World Cup game? I don't think so, no.
Just him being on the pitch breaks down the wall of the defenses. Just him being on the pitch. That's how it works. His leadership, his character, the fear he puts in the opponent's defense is just it cannot be matched. There you go. That's the reason why I think he's gonna win it.
We have an easy group, though. We have Congo on Wednesday, and then Uzbekistan and probably Colombia is the toughest one in that group.
Well, what's the group?
Democratic Republic Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia with Lucho Diaz.
I think Colombia can make it.
Yeah, those two would Portugal and Colombia should be 1 and 2, and then Congo I think will be third.
Portugal doesn't have a solid team, honestly. Like there's only that new guy.
The Man City guy.
Like Manchester City. Yeah, he's a decent player, cool, but yeah.
Okay, so
alone, I don't think
we gotta move on. I guess Irfan and Tesfa is going for Portugal, and for me, it's going to be France to win the World Cup. But I want England to do it if I had the choice.
Yeah, I want England to lose for sure, but that's the only team I would be happy losing. Everybody else I don't care, but England losing is just nice because they.
I think England made some poor choice in their selection. That's the reason why.
How come they didn't get Trent?
Controversial, yeah. But
how come they didn't pick Trent? I don't like Trent as a player because he left Liverpool.
Trent hasn't. What has Trent done last season? He hasn't done shit.
Who cares? It's what he can do.
The coach case hasn't done anything. He's not playing for Madrid either.
But I'm saying Trent can change the game, though.
is that he's the kind of player that can change a game at any time with a
Yeah, when he
corner.
was playing for
Exactly.
Liverpool, we were telling you this, and then everyone was like, "Nah, Trent can't defend, blah blah blah." And now the narratives change. Hey, once he left Liverpool.
The narrative did not change for me. I've been always doing the same things. I don't know what this guy's talking about, you know?
No, it's true that he's not a player that defends, but like his defending skill might not be on top when it comes to Liverpool gameplay. But
But he's
you
not the
cannot just do
same. I feel like he was more suited to play in a Liverpool team than other
that.
teams. Like they don't know how to use him compared to how Jurgen did, you know? But
Yeah, that
anyways,
could be true.
moving on, what's your dog host team? Who do you think is going to be the dog host?
Mexico,
Mexico? With a
Mexico
home support?
with the home
You
support.
know,
Yeah.
I think US might be a dark horse.
I think US
US,
too. They
well,
played
we
decent.
played a small team so far.
No,
We
hey,
played.
It's
you're
a
saying
home
that
team, you know. I
Paraguay
feel
beat
like
Argentina, beat Brazil in the qualifying stages.
actually I changed my mind. I think dark horse might be Brazil.
Brazil? Why?
You know
Mm,
why? There's no expectation. Nobody expects nothing from this team. This is one of the worst Brazilian team ever, right? When they have no pressure, they might like get lucky wins. You know, because it says knockout tournament, right? As long as
Mhm.
they get to the round of 32, they can just get all the way lucky to the final.
And their coach, they have. If he wins the World Cup with Brazil,
yeah,
he should be considered the greatest coach of all time.
I
yeah. With the
think
amount
Because
of trophies.
he's gonna have everything. He has like 6 Champions League as a coach. He won every single league he's been to. He's just missing the World Cup, and if he does
that's
it,
true.
you know, he'll be the only one to have done whatever he has. No one has it.
But the team is not really. They're not playing very well linked together so far. So far, the
Yeah.
first game
Well,
it's
it's
not the Brazil that we miss.
it's the way I said it in my preview. Like when you think about, it's a decent team on paper, but when you think about Brazil, you think about those flashy players, right? Those players who are technically good, but you don't think the same when you think about, Igor Thiago or
Mhm.
Rafinha. It's not the same gravy, you know what I'm saying? Or even
Mhm.
in midfield, Guimaraes. But it's like, probably only Vinicius Junior is that type of player, that type of Brazilian that we think about when we think of Brazil. But the
Even
rest,
Vinicius, like Vinicius isn't like a. He's just a like get the ball and run to the players, right?
true, he's not,
He's not good at tricks, you know,
yeah, not like a Ronaldinho or a Kaká
like a name,
in midfield.
right?
Even a Neymar. Neymar is in the squad, but I don't think he's gonna play any game.
He won't play that much. I don't think so. But I think he might have a great impact, at least on the last
Mentally,
stages of the games, if they go through, of course. But I think he might be on.
Okay.
yeah.
Which means that he might play quarterfinals, right? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
That's gonna be England Brazil if they both win their groups and keep going. That could be one of the quarterfinals. But I don't see them. Well, we'll see. So dog horse Brazil. I think I have US or maybe South Korea or Japan. Well, I want to see how Japan does against Netherlands today. If they do good, because they have a decent team and they play together, right? They did beat Germany in the last World Cup, but Germany hasn't been great so far. So I don't know. Maybe the US with home support to Mexico.
I think Mexico, for me, is so far has been playing good, and with the home support, as you
Yeah,
said, it could be very interesting to watch.
because
And they are a nation that plays good
they
football.
play all
We
their
can.
games in Mexico until the quarterfinals if they keep on
Oh,
winning.
really?
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
It's gonna carry them until, yeah, the round of 16. Actually, they might meet England, so that would be the toughest game if it happens. We're just talking hypothetically here. Yeah. Moving on, we're talking about Brazil, and I think that fits my next question. Who do you think is gonna be the biggest flop team? And I think Brazil might be one. I have two teams actually. One Brazil.
What's the second one?
The second one is France. If they don't win it because of the team that they have and so on, it will be anything less than a final for this France team
But,
is a flop, in my opinion.
but like for France, they like they won the previous year. They got to the finals. Like I don't think they can be a flop, right? Like flop is like if they don't get out of the group
it's just
stage.
the players that they have and the hype around them, you know? If they don't do it again, it is a flop. It's like Liverpool was a flop this season, you know what I'm saying? Because of the hype and expectation.
I think what you're trying to say is that they're expected to be in the final.
Exactly.
And if they don't, most likely will be a flop. Well, that could be true, but for me, England might be the flop of this tournament just because they have great players, individually at least, but I don't see them going far.
So
well,
what would be considered a flop for England? Round of 16?
Now win the trophy.
England, so far, they haven't been able to reach even the semis and the
They
final in the
have.
last.
They've been the team. They went to the final in the last 2 Euros, and they've been to the semis in the
Euros,
last 2 World Cups.
Last 2 World Cups, they were in the semis. I can't recall.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Croatia beat them in 2018 and 2022. I think it was France who beat them in the semis, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Well, no, still for me, flop would be most likely England.
Round of 16. If they go out in the round of 16, that's a flop.
One player that I like is Harry Kane.
Yeah,
I think the guy deserves.
he needs a better
like Harry
PO
Kane,
team.
my
His
favorite-
team is bad.
Good player right now.
Yeah, but like the only thing about England that I didn't like is the fact that they did not select Harry Maguire. I think that was a bad decision. Like the defense looked really, really weak so far. I could be totally wrong, but so far it looks very weak. Having a Maguire could have potentially give them 1 or 2 goals on a corner, a difficult moment. The guy can convert, can convert some situations into goals at times. So it's always good to have a guy like on the pitch, last moment to give that the team
They
that.
do have Gehi.
Well, Gehi is not. He's not. Well, he had probably scored 1 or 2 for sure, but not the top
They have
level.
Henderson too, greatest midfield of all time.
Over and over, like Maguire has proved over and over and over and over and over that in many situations.
Yeah, well, seeing what jersey you're wearing, we know why.
It is what it is.
Okay.
But that's also a fair fact.
Okay, that's right. Who's your flop? Who do you think is going to be the flop?
To be honest, I don't know. I think maybe flop for the World Cup. I think like there's no flop this year because there's no like favorite except France, right?
What?
Because
Spain?
like France is like
Spain is your favorite.
What?
Spain is one of the other favorites. Like they have a great team as well.
Like they won a Euro, they're looking like they're like high. I think maybe Brazil, like just because how bad the team is.
Mm-hmm. And it's Brazil.
Right?
Like they should. We always want them to do good.
It's North American tournament.
I think they might do good as well. Huh? Like with Lamine Yamal and
Gavi, Pedri,
even Rodri. He hasn't played the best season last season, but it's still a player that we can still count on when it comes to a defensive midfield. At least he used to be one of the greatest for his in the last 5 years at least. So Rodri might be also contributing a lot for this World Cup.
Okay. Moving on, top scorer, Golden Boot. Who's winning the Golden Boot?
Mbappe.
Yeah, I agreed. Mbappe for me as well.
You think so?
I feel like Mbappe might perform.
Yeah, there's no stopping the dictator, if you know the memes.
Mbappe probably will be up there. I'll go for Vinicius.
Who?
Vinicius,
Okay, not a bad shot. Player of the tournament?
Mbappe.
Yeah, if France makes it.
I might sound very controversial right now. Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes? You should be going Cristiano Ronaldo. You want him to win it. That's...
No, Cristiano Ronaldo should win the World Cup. That's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
That's what I think it should go. But when it comes to the playoff tournament, I think Bruno
Okay.
Fernandes can.
Bruno Fernandes. Talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, biggest flop player, that's him for me.
No.
So what's yours? I'm just telling you what's mine.
Neymar.
Neymar? He's not gonna play. You can't say Neymar. He wasn't supposed to be in the squad either.
Well,
yeah, no, and Neymar's injury prone. You know,
Yeah,
it's not
he's gonna
fair.
be injured again.
won't have a big in terms of gameplay. He might have an impact on the team in terms of morale, in terms of like leadership for sure. But when it comes to gameplay, I don't think he will have much of an impact, except if they reach the quarters or semi and he just
Get the penalty.
not the penalty, but he tries to be more like he used to be in Barcelona. I think that could save him.
That's why I don't want you to Google, so I want to see you for this. Irfan, don't Google.
It's okay. I'm good. I'm right here. I'm not Googling.
It's a
Trust
tricky
me.
one.
Honor
So
system here.
all-time goal scorers, top 10. We're gonna name it. I know I'm not gonna be playing because I know the answers, so it's gonna be between you guys.
Oh, it's like the
top 10 all-time goal scorers. There are a few tricky ones, you know, but
Pele for sure.
You should be able to get at least 6, in my opinion. 6, 7.
Okay.
I'll go first for closer.
Miroslav Klose. Okay.
Yes,
let's take turns. So 1 point for Irfan. He's number 1 with 16 goals. He has the record. He played in 4 editions. Yeah, 16 goals. Next one, Tesfaye. Your turn. Pele is in there, yes.
Really? Oh, yeah, he's won.
Yeah, he's tied 6 with 12 goals. With 12 goals. So that's 1 point each. Irfan?
I'll go for Leo Messi.
Okay, he's tied 4th with 13 goals. So there's a possibility that Messi takes the record. He's only 3 behind Klose.
Wow.
Well, Ronaldo. I'll go Ronaldo.
Oh, that's wrong, my friend. You're wrong.
Well, I guess I'm wrong.
Well, you met Cristiano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I meant that Ronaldo. What do you mean, bro?
What that might give it away. I'll take the original R9.
Yeah, R9 is on there.
No, see, I said, you're the one that.
Luck. As Jose Mourinho said, winning is winning. Doesn't matter how you do it. Winning is winning.
Whatever.
He's 3rd on the list with 15. No, he's 2nd. Sorry, he's 2nd with 15 goals. Okay, yeah, Tesfaye. You next again.
Okay, who do I go?
So far we've been getting everything.
Robin Van Persie.
Who?
Robin Van Persie.
Wrong. Not on there. I don't even know how many goals he has. I don't bother checking.
Messi is what's the rank of Messi on the list?
Yeah, so you can write down if you want. Number 1 we have Klose. Number 2 Ronaldo. And then we said Messi, he's 4th with 13 goals. And we said Pele. Pele's 6. So those are the 4 guys. We've had 6 to go.
All right. So if that's the case, I'll go with another Brazilian. Kaká.
No.
Okay.
Who's the striker from Italy?
I'm trying to.
There's somebody from Italy for sure.
You're thinking of Luca Toni? There's no Italians on there. Sorry. To disappoint you.
Okay.
There are a few Germans, if you need some hints.
Okay.
Thomas Muller.
Who?
Yeah,
Thomas Muller.
Yeah, he's 10th. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players tied for 10th with 10 goals. And he's one of them. I guess that checks out. Currently the score is 2-2. And we've named...
2-2. How is it 2-2?
No, it's 3-2. Sorry, we've named 5 players. Irfan is winning 3-2. Irfan, it's your turn now.
All right. So if it's another Brazilian, then
there's no other Brazilian. There's only 2 Brazilians.
So Brazil's done then, eh?
Yeah.
Brazil's done. Okay, cool. How about I go for French? So I know that there is 2 possibilities. There is either this guy, what I'm thinking could be him.
There's only 1 possibility.
There's only 1 possibility.
Yeah, I'm just... Well, there are 2 possibilities. Sorry, my bad. There are 2.
It must take you too long, but I think I don't know the answer.
There's
okay.
One obvious one.
Let's go for this one. Zidane.
No.
Mbappe.
Mbappe is correct. 3-0. He's
Ooh.
6 with 12 goals. He also could take the records. He has 12. Messi has 13. I feel like it's more probable that Mbappe takes the record at the end of the tournament.
Okay, and there's one more French, you said?
Yeah, you won't get it unless you Google.
Michel
I wouldn't
Platini.
have gotten it. Who?
What team does he play for? Give us a hint.
He's retired. I think he's probably dead too.
Oh shit! Then it's nobody like when did he play?
There's two more that you guys might get. It's two Germans.
German.
Yeah,
That's it.
think old days though, not recent. Two
Oh,
famous
like, how-
Germans.
2 and 3 Germans, you said?
Two Germans. Two famous.
I don't really know a lot of German players, eh?
Huh?
Like when did he play? What year?
So one is in the 90s, and the
I
other
wouldn't
one
get
is
that
in
one.
the 70s.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
getting none of that.
In the 90s, let me think.
Great striker, apparently. I've not watched him, but you know.
I cannot think.
Jürgen?
Jürgen Klopp.
No,
Jürgen
he
Klopp.
was not a striker. Who's the other Jürgen that you know?
Jürgen Klinsmann.
Yes, Jürgen
Ooh,
Klinsmann
let's go.
is 8th with 11.
That's why I definitely Google this one.
I swear to God, I'm not googling bro. Trust system, bro.
You
Yo.
definitely Google this one.
And then the other one is he's a good striker as well. We've already mentioned his name once, but you know, similar last name. In the 70s.
Give us a hint, man.
I can't.
Gerd Müller.
Oh shit! I don't know who that is.
Good. And
This one
then
on some-
the rest, none of you would get it. The other French guy who's 4th, he only played one World Cup. He scored 13 goals in 6 games in
Wow.
1958. Just Fontaine. I wouldn't have gotten that.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't get it, but I know about the name.
Yeah, I don't know about the name. And then last one, he's Hungarian. Only played one World Cup as well. 11 goals in 5 games. Sandia Kushich or whatever. I wouldn't have gotten that. But fun quiz. We got about 6-7. Like, I would
This
say.
is not bad. So who won?
Final score.
Tesfaye won for free. He got that.
Respect,
Jürgen
bro, respect.
Klinsmann.
Respect my ball knowledge. You know, you gotta respect.
Huh?
I did not Google, man. You see, like what's the last one then?
Yeah, some iconic World Cup moments. That's the last thing I have
Yes.
on the menu. And then if you guys want
Iconic walking moment. James Rodriguez, a goal.
So those are the moments. We got the Shabalala goal. Germany 7-1. Suarez handball. We can discuss them. Hand of God. Zidane headbutt. And the Lampard goal that should have been a goal but not given in 2010. So we're gonna rank them in, you know, this order, S tier being the most iconic to, you know, last one. What do we think about the Shabalala goal? Epic commentary.
I think the commentary was amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the goals that almost represented whole Africa. So I'll give it an A for this one.
I kind of agree
I
to
agree
it.
with that one. A is good with that one.
The commentary did it for this one, you know, like Peter Drury. It was just poetic, and the
But
first
also the
goal.
team of South Africa itself, the goal was beautiful. It was a beautiful goal.
Great counter-attack and so on. Okay.
The way he scored it, opener, beautiful.
And then next one, Germany and Brazil, 7-1 in 2014. I know exactly where I was watching that game.
I'll put that in S tier, bro.
You know what? Honestly speaking, it was more of a humiliation.
Yeah.
I'll put it on a B. Just because, yes, it was great, but it was more of a humiliation than the beauty of it. So it would be fair. Well, I'll let you guys decide on this one.
I kind of agree with B because I don't want to put more than. I only have like 6. I don't want to put more than 2 on each tier. So
okay, cool.
I think because we got some great moments that's coming, and I do think B should be good for this one. Like this one is controversial. Suarez handball. a crime that stole.
The Zidane one is S tier though for sure. That one is like iconic.
That was criminal.
You know?
That was criminal.
Which
What
one?
he did, the Suarez one.
Hey, you do
I'll
the
put it
same
D tier.
thing.
D. As far as D. So.
No, I don't.
No,
I think it's A. I'm gonna.
I think it's an.
It's
I think it's an
iconic.
A.
Because like you do the same. Like I get it, being African, we all African here, right? I get it. You know, as a continent, it would have been the first African team going to the final in Ghana. But at the end of the day, he did it for his team. Like the guy had to score the penalty,
You know,
right?
I'm not blaming
Like he
what
got the
did,
chance.
bro. Like
Semi-final.
he scored the penalty. You
Yeah,
know, it was a fair
semi-finals
game. It wasn't
in
like
extra
nobody got
time.
hit or anything.
But yeah, no, he stole it, and the way he celebrated right after was also, I think, something that was very not seen as positive or not
So
seen
you're
as
telling
a
me you
good.
wouldn't have done the same? I'd do the
But like
same.
different. Like the way I look at it,
Go for A for this one, just because the guy, what he did was not football, and yeah, the way he celebrated right after was also not a good gesture, at least.
I agree with that
Right.
one. A
Next
is fine
one,
for.
Hand of God.
I don't remember that.
We haven't seen this one, but it's iconic.
I heard about it, but I've never, you know.
I've seen the goal actually.
Yeah.
The hand of God. Well, I would put it S. The
Same.
reason why is because also Leo Messi kind of replicated the same in a match with Barcelona.
With a number 10.
And-
Well,
I do remember that, eh?
in today's age, that goal would have been disallowed, but
Of course, because of VAR, sure.
but everyone talks about it. When you think about World Cup, you think about that goal. It comes straight to mind. It's one of the goals that you always think about, and you know, it was cheeky, if we can say it. It was smart.
I agree. For me, S would be this one.
Okay. This one you already know. I guess we all will agree.
Man is S 100%. Yeah.
I remember watching that. Nobody, it wasn't caught on camera at the time. Yeah.
There was even a song about it. You know, it was this like
the linesman said to the referee what happened. Even the ref didn't say. Like he could have gotten away with that.
He could have, but
he could have won a World Cup. You know,
this kind of the highlight of his career. As much as he was a great player, some way somehow the highlight also was about this.
It's also a meme. Like French people don't put it as a bad thing, you know. They even made it in a song. If you know the song, Zidane il a tapé, Zidane, coup de boule. It's like a fun song too, you know. And because of the legend that he is, you don't want to put that
overshadowing his whole career.
Yeah, it's like the Steven Gerrard slip. You know me, I'll bring everything back to Liverpool. Like Liverpool fans don't.
That's a different topic. We'll talk about it on some other day. But
let's not talk about Liverpool because we can go on for another 2 hours. You know,
we can go on for hours, but we know already.
Yeah. So yeah, it's an iconic moment, and it's not something. It's just a great moment looking back now. You know.
Sure.
And then the last one, the goal that brought back. Well, it was not a goal. Should have been. That's the goal that brought back goal line technology. The Lampard shot. It was 2-1. At 2-2, it's a different game, you know. But England lost the game 4-2 after allowing that goal.
The reason why I say C is because England had a superstar team in 2006.
It's not a superstar. I agree with B as well. It's a peak moment in England's history, but as a World Cup one, well, it did bring back goal line technology, but you know, it's not iconic as the other one. It's just a big mistake from refs.
Exactly. I would say B is fine too, based on that. And also, England should have, if they were really good, they should have crushed the team. As per how they were on paper, they should have crushed the team without that controversial goal. So that for that reason, I'll put it just as a B.
Okay, that's why you agree.
I agree with that one. That one's fine with me.
So yeah, there we have it for the iconic moments in World Cup history. And then just, I guess this is the score. Tesfaye won 4-3 in the quiz. And to wrap up, just one word. I know we discussed about it, but who do you think wins the World Cup 2026? Just one word.
Cristiano.
Well, I guess Portugal. Okay. Tesfaye?
I'll go France.
I'll go France too.
In his mind already within like just less than 40 minutes.
No. I said this initially. I said my heart wants Ronaldo to win, but my brain is saying France.
Okay. Cristiano it is.
Cristiano, hopefully, man.
And yeah, there we have it. So it's France, Portugal, and Portugal, I guess, is our prediction to win the World Cup.